Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sammy Lega here representing Team JVS, here to give you guys another movie review. And I'm talking about The Killers of a Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese is back with Leo and an amazing cast, and probably two, if not three, best of the Oscars. So Leonardo DiCaprio plays the role of Ernest. Ernest is um he's a very meek man. I'm not gonna say weak. I'm gonna say meek because he allows himself to be told what he should or would do. Because everybody in the town is basically listening and adhering to William Hale, played by Robert Downey Jr., who is one of the most interesting antagonists I've seen all year. And this is all surrounding the Native American community, because the Native American community within the confines of this are basically rich because there's in the land itself is plentiful with oil, and there's not a lot of wiggle room with how that's supposed to be supported. And so because of that, people use the Native American community, or they try to abuse or kill by any means necessary to get the money and the fuel. And it all it does is just progress a whole bunch of greed and wicked acts. And at times this movie can be very, very dark. It's pretty sickening at times because we all know, from a Native American standpoint, like what was taken. Like this is not a joke. This is real life. And so to see like these Native Americans that, have the ability of being able to do amazing things with the land that they rightfully have, and it to be abused and be taken away, that's heart wrenching. But let's go ahead and kind of break it down. What was one of the strengths of this movie? I mean, I think the biggest strength for me is Lily. Lily is Molly. She gives a commanding performance. It is gut wrenching because throughout the movie, I know for a fact how strong and understanding and knowledgeable she is, but then she also gravitates so deeply to Leo's character, Ernest. It's like she has this need for love. And it's interesting because most of the Native Americans in this are just so loving people, and they find themselves hooked into this trap because of this need for companionship or love or substance, and it's just, it's heart-wrenching to watch her community just go, and it's insane. The character William Hell is such a greedy, intriguing, like he's, I don't know, he's conniving. He's the embodiment of Littlefinger in the sense that he gets what he gets, he wants what he wants. He tries to play the good guy when he needs to, and then when he wants to take and snatch, he will absolutely do it. Like Robert plays such an engaging dark character in this one, and he just rolls with all the punches. It's crazy because it's such an amazing cast. Like, I mean, you got Jesse Plemons, you got John Lithgow. You got, shoot, who else? Brendan Fraser. Like it's an amazing cast in this one, but like he just shines in this one. Like he owns the role of Bill. I'm sorry, William Hale. Leo's character is so reserved and he's usable that it's a standout performance because of that. The only thing that I'll go and kind of break down some of the things that's going to be hard for people, this is a very long film. Like you may end up watching part of it and then breaking up and look at it again. If you're going to try to debate whether or not you can stand within 3 hours and 26 minutes, I think that's understandable because that's a very long length of time, and it's a lot of suffering, it's a lot of death, and it's a lot of wrong that's done throughout the course of the film, that it can be very punishing. And I think the thing about it is, if it wasn't for the strong performances in, oh my gosh, Martin Scorsese's directing, some of the shots and setups and transitions and moments in this one are just gut-wrenchingly beautiful because there's just certain scenes that they set up so well, whether it's a death scene, whether it's a love scene, whether it's a scene that's outside. Like, the cinematography is excellent, but the setup for each scene, as good as it looks, is everything. Placement is everything, and this movie has it in spades. Score is so good. Probably one of the better scores this year. I still think the Spider-Verse score is probably the best I've heard this year, but this rocks. So it's like everything surrounding the movie is so good and so rich, but at the same time, it is very pulverizing. I'd rest this at like an 8 out of 10. Highly recommend you go and check it out, but it's not for everybody. It is very raw, very rough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Peace.